All right, just gonna share my screen and we can get going. All right. Hi, my name is John Kelly, and I'm here to talk to you guys about XRP, what it is, what it entails, and its present day circumstances. Specifically, those present day circumstances of XRP are very important to note and to focus on because it is a very hot topic right now. So, what is XRP? It's a cryptocurrency created by a company called Ripple, which is a technology company that provides financial solutions using blockchain technology. XRP is unlike Bitcoin and many well-known cryptocurrencies because it's not designed to be decentralized, a decentralized currency that operates independently of any central authority. It's used to facilitate predominantly fast and low-cost international transactions via the Ripple network, using Ripple's proprietary payment protocol known as RippleNet. So, what is Ripple in detail? Like I said before, it's a technology company that provides financial solutions using blockchain technology. Specifically, it looks to improve inefficiencies in each financial sector. It specializes in cross-border payments, which is basically one country one country with one currency doing a payment with another country and with another currency. So Ripple is a technology company that provides a platform for real-time cross-border payments, and they use XRP as its main catalyst for that usage of cross-border payments. So how is XRP used? So when a bank or payment provider wants to send money to another country using the Ripple network or the bank can convert their funds into XRP, and then Ripple then transfers the XRP into whatever the receiving bank's currency is. So the receiving party then can convert the XRP back into the desired fiat currency using Ripple's and XRP's services. And so with that in mind, why XRP? What makes it so special that it, why is cross-border payments making them efficiency? Why is that so special? So cross-border payments, it's has to do with something called correspondent banking, which is a network that smaller banks go through to help their cross-border transfers. Currently, big banks act as the middleman in correspondent banking and charge very big fees. They verify the transfers, and this verification period can take a few days, possibly a week to go through. And the big banks charge high fees as it is, and they charge even higher fees for quicker transfers. So the use of XRP, that's where it comes in. It allows for faster and cheaper cross-border payments and transactions, especially compared to traditional methods such as wire transfers and going to the big banks, which can take several days and incur high fees, as I explained before. So XRP transactions on the Ripple network can be settled in seconds and can cost less than a fraction of a penny. So, for example, if a bank in China wanted to do a cross-border transfer with a bank in the US, the Chinese bank would go through Ripple, and the Chinese bank would transfer the Chinese fiat currency, which is currently yen, to XRP, and then XRP would then be transferred into US fiat currency, which we know to be the US dollar. So how is it valued? Sorry about that. How is XRP valued? So it's based largely on supply and demand. So like other cryptocurrencies, XRP is valued based on supply and demand in the market. The price of XRP is determined by the number of people willing to buy it, which is demand, and the number of people willing to sell, which is supply. So this is why the price of XRP and frankly many other cryptocurrencies can fluctuate rapidly and dramatically over short periods of time. One important factor to note that can influence the value of XRP is the level of adoption and the use of the Ripple network. So if more financial institutions and companies use Ripple Network and XRP to facilitate cross-border payments, this can increase the demand for XRP, which could drive up its price. Conversely, if adoption of the Ripple Network and XRP declines, this could reduce demand for XRP and can lead to a decrease in its price. So other factors that can affect the value of XRP include regulatory developments, investor sentiment, and broader trends in the cryptocurrency market. It is worth noting that the cryptocurrency market is highly volatile and prices can change rapidly based on various factors, making it a high-risk investment as of right now. Who knows, it can change very soon, especially given the present circumstances of what's going on with the SEC and cryptocurrencies, specifically with XRP, which brings me to my next point, the present day state of XRP. So currently there's an ongoing legal battle between the United States Security Exchange Commission, the SEC, and Ripple Labs, the company behind XRP. So the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple in 2020, alleging that XRP was an unregistered security, and that Ripple and its executives had engaged in the sale of XRP as an unregistered security offering, which is illegal. Ripple has denied these allegations and has been defending itself against the SEC's lawsuit in court. The case has been highly controversial and closely watched by the cryptocurrency industry. So many of you who are into crypto, or this is probably not news to you right now. So this current situation can have a very, very significant impact for how cryptocurrencies are going to be possibly regulated in the United States and possibly the world. So the case is still ongoing and there's no final verdict as of lately. There have been some significant developments in the case, including a ruling by the court that allowed the SEC to obtain Ripple's internal documents related to XRP. The outcome of the case could have an important implication for the future of XRP and the broader cryptocurrency industry in the United States. As I said before, the SEC considered cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum to be commodities. So this is where the inconsistency comes in, because Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're considered to be commodities, so they don't get regulated by the SEC because they're considered commodities. On the other hand, a security, which SEC wants to consider XRP, can be regulated by the SEC. And if it's ruled as a security, the SEC will be able to regulate it and manipulate it, and it will, at the very least, change the trajectory of XRP as we know it to be today. So let me go into detail about why it's a big deal, whether or not XRP and other cryptocurrencies are considered to be securities or commodities or digital assets, which is another word for commodity basically in this case. So the question of whether a particular cryptocurrency should be considered a security is somewhat complex and often depends on the specific facts and circumstances of each case. However, there are several reasons why some cryptocurrencies might not be considered securities under the US law. So decentralization. If a cryptocurrency is sufficiently decentralized such that no single entity controls the network or has significant influence over it, this may weigh against it and it being considered a security. This is because securities are typically associated with investments in a centralized enterprise or organization, whereas decentralized cryptocurrency is more akin to commodity like gold or silver. Also, utility. So if a cryptocurrency is a clear and demonstrable use case beyond just speculation, this may also weigh against it for being considered security. So in the case of XRP, its utility is, according to Ripple that it provides it serves as a catalyst for cross-border payments and correspondent banking. It's not just this cryptocurrency, this thing. It actually adds value to society and banking and even more. We'll see how else it can provide value. So also lack of investment contract. So to be considered security, a cryptocurrency must meet the legal definition of an investment contract under US law. This requires, among other things, that there be an expectation of profits based on the efforts of a third party. So if a cryptocurrency does not meet this definition, it may not be considered a security. All right, so we'll go to the next slide. So how does XRP fit into these requirements? The question of whether or not XRP should be considered a security under US law is currently the subject, again, as I said before, under the lawsuit of the SEC's under the lawsuit of the SEC against Ripple. The SEC has argued again that XRP should be considered a security because it meets the legal definition of an investment contract, as I stated before in the previous slide, what an investment contract is. Specifically, the SEC alleges that XRP represented an investment in a common enterprise with profits to be derived primarily from the efforts of Ripple and its management team. So Ripple has vigorously denied these claims and argues that XRP is not a security, but rather a digital asset that serves as a functional purpose in facilitating cross-border payments. Like I said before, Ripple claims XRP is providing a great service to cross-border payments and correspondent banking, whereas the SEC is saying, no, you guys are just a cryptocurrency that does not meet, and because it meets the legal definition of an investment contract, so the SEC thinks they should be able to regulate it. So the question of whether XRP is a security or a digital asset / commodity with a functional purpose is a complex and legal regulatory issue that may be ultimately be decided in the courts. It probably will be decided in the courts very soon. However, the fact that XRP is used as a means of facilitating cross-border payments on the Ripple network could be seen as evidence of utility and may weigh against it being considered a security under US law. So we shall see what's going to go on with all that. Very soon, the courts are deciding, within the next few weeks, according to, the news. So if the SEC ultimately determines that the XRP is a digital asset rather than a security, it could provide some clarity and regulatory certainty for Ripple and the broader cryptocurrency industry. So this could be a pretty big win for Ripple if it's considered a digital asset. So one possible outcome is that Ripple may be able to continue operating and expanding its payment network and without being subject to more stringent regulatory requirements and enforcement actions by the SEC. In other words, like big regulation from the SEC. This could allow Ripple to continue to compete with traditional payment providers and potentially expand the cases for XRP. So another possible outcome is that a determination that XRP is a digital asset could provide more clarity around the regulatory status of other cryptocurrencies as well, not just XRP. This could be potentially, this could reduce the regulatory uncertainty and risk associated with launching new cryptocurrency projects, which could in turn foster greater innovation and growth in the industry. So it would be, at face value, a good thing for cryptocurrency if the SEC deems XRP to be a digital asset or a commodity rather than a security. So on the other hand, if the Security and Exchange Commission ultimately determines that XRP is a security, it could have significant implications for the future of cryptocurrency and the company behind it, Ripple. So one possible outcome is that Ripple may be required to register XRP as a security with the SEC, and it could be a lengthy and costly process. Registration would subject Ripple to more stringent reporting and disclosure of its requirements, which could potentially reduce its flexibility and competitiveness in the market as compared to other cryptocurrencies that are decentralized. Another possible outcome is that Ripple and other entities that have sold XRP as an unregistered security could face fines, penalties, and other enforcement actions by the SEC. This could result in significant financial loss and cost for Ripple and the participants. So it wouldn't be a great thing for crypto, nor would it be a very good thing specifically for XRP because of the amount of regulations and fines and costs that could potentially be associated with the SEC deeming XRP to be a a security. So in conclusion, it is a very pivotal time for specifically XRP, but also a lot of the cryptocurrency, just in general, the cryptocurrency world. The future of crypto is being determined as we speak, and stay tuned. I ask you guys to really consider and contemplate the current status of cryptocurrency and what it could be in the future, like in the near future, if this ruling is decided that XRP is considered to be a security or a commodity. And I just recommend that we all do our due diligence, because I believe that cryptocurrency could be a very, very important catalyst with regards to how currency is used around the world. We see a lot of these countries backing out of the US dollar right now. So the US dollar is currently, the value of it is diminishing. So we shall see what's to come with the US dollar, and also a lot of these other currencies that, cryptocurrencies, fiat currencies of other countries. It's a very big time for currency in general. So stay tuned. That's all, folks.